Hello guys. So um in the previous video I talked about the functionalities of Spotlight, what it's for, what it's meant to do, and the solution I'm trying to create, Spotlight. So in this video I'll be talking about the story so far. I'd already said earlier that I've been building this project for 2 to 3 weeks now, and then I chose to blog late. So I'm going to be sharing the story of how I've gotten to where I am right now. And in the next video, I will screen record my workspace and show you guys more so you can feel what I've been doing better. Yeah, so let me talk about the approach I used so far. First thing I did was to create a base project. We'll call that Spotlight version 1. So in Spotlight version 1, there were a lot of functionalities, right? Like a big, fully stretched project. A lot of solidity functionalities from Open Zeppelin, um, reentrancing guard, and a lot of all those things. Yeah, solidity person, you know. So I did that, created it fully functional, working really well, and then I tested them. This is how I test. I build, finish. I build or I write. Then I send the file to an AI, tell the AI to produce a to produce test script for me, spotlights unit test.t.so, and so it does that. The prompts I usually send out creates a test file for this project with at least 40 tests, sometimes with at least 50 tests. And yes, they do that and they bring it back. Now, the problem I had, challenge I had was AIs usually get the syntax wrong, right? So it takes 6 hours, 7 hours, a whole night sometimes to fix the syntax, not even to test the project, just to fix the syntax I get. Then when I successfully fix the syntax, then I start working on bugs in code, and those are really good things and exciting things because bugs help you improve the functionality of what you're working on. And sometimes I get a lot of bugs um out of 20 tests or out of 30 tests, you see that maybe 25 tests are failing for one reason or the other. And so that was Spotlight version 1. Built that and I dumped it. I just kept it somewhere. Then I chose to get Spotlight version 2, where ideas now became better and more clearer, right? Started becoming more fun. One thing that distinguished Spotlight version 1 and Spotlight version 2 was show creators now have admins, right? Yeah. So show creators are allowed 5 admins to manage their shows. My Spotlight version 1, I had that, not gotten the ideas. I had not gotten the idea to add admin. So Spotlight version 2 has that and some other functionalities that I'm going to show you guys in the next video. Right. So that Spotlight version 2 came out with the same problem. It's tests and all those syntax errors, having to fix them. And let me just say this, the only programming knowledge I have is on Solidity. I do not know HTML, C++, Java, all those things that every other maybe full stack dev knows. And I wanted to build a dApp. So I needed a way to interact with my contract on the page. So I prompted an AI to produce a page for me to use to interact with my contract so I can test it better, see if it gets to maybe just use the word touch it and have my hands on it. And it did that still with a lot of syntax errors from HTML and all those things I do not understand. So that was a very big challenge having to work with programming language I had no idea about. So I usually send pictures back, just collect corrections until something works. Right. I learned along the way too, right? I learned those little things on this programming language along the way, and that's how that one works out. So I'll show you guys the next video, the first page. And so I got that, and that was looking good. I put my hands on it. I did some little things with it, some little testing, and then I got to better, more beautiful version of Spotlight. That's the mobile app design. Right. So I designed something. All the designs are vague. Right. So I designed that, and I got to the end of the road. What do I mean by that? I got to somewhere where I could not continue. The errors were overwhelming, and I have no knowledge on the programming languages I'm working with right now. Right. So challenge for like 4 days or 5 days, and I've not been able to do anything. I've just been restructuring or refactoring my codes, right? Using better error methods and things like that. So I think the only way for me to move forward here on, right, is to get the pro version of an AI. I've been using the free version and it's really limited. So I'm going to get that soon, and then we'll see where we go from there. Thank you for sticking to the end of the video.